Greetings viewers, Vanilla Gorilla here. Welcome back. I know it's been a long time since I've actually posted any new content, and as you might have noticed lately, I've been doing a lot of racing content. I've found that I genuinely enjoy the racing content a lot more. In previous videos I was exploring games like iRacing and comparing them to Gran Turismo, but recently I've actually found myself gravitating back towards Gran Turismo. So with that in mind, and I thought I'd share my progress throughout the weekly races that Gran Turismo has to offer. So without further ado, we're going to dive in through race B, which has taken place at the Nürburgring. Alright, we've jumped into the lobby, we've qualified 7th, and we are ready to get into the race and get going. Now it's important to note here, as we're going through, that you can't control how other people are going to drive around you. So all you can really do here is just make sure you're doing the right thing, be aware of other cars around you, and just enjoy the race and enjoy the experience, because really that's what it's all about. It's enjoying yourself being pit against other people to see how you stack up really, and that's what I've been finding the most fun about this whole thing is. And we're off. Rolling starts are always pretty easy to get away with a clean start without running into too much chaos. Straight down into turn 1 now. This turn I found is, for me at least, I found it fairly tricky. Thank God we had some ghosting there, otherwise we might have ended up in a bit of an accident. Whoop! And already there we go, we've got someone clean out the track and we've been ghosted straight through immediately. And punted. At this point I am just along for the ride. I have been booted right in the side. But don't worry about that, it's the start of the race. Don't get disheartened, don't get discouraged. Get back into it and see what we can manage. And that's sometimes the hardest thing as well. You don't want to buy into the frustration of, oh, this person hit me, I'm going to go get them back and they're going to pay for hitting me, they shouldn't have done that. Don't worry about it. Just focus on yourself and focus on how you drive. Focus on your own performance. Don't worry about other people, because sometimes, you know, things happen, there's other factors involved, and really, as you're playing through the game, you can't see everything that's going on in the world around you. So never take any of it to heart. Hey, we got a nice little battle going on up ahead. And we'll take a position there. Thank you very much. Back into P7. Whoop. Bit of contact there. There's PJW just swerving around the track. I don't think it was anything more innocent than a racing incident. That's fine. Hey! And we've jumped up into P6. PJW went slightly wide into that corner, so we'll take it. We're hot on the heels now of White Eagle. Whoa, close to contact, but we missed it. Happy days. Oh, he got a way better exit than I did. Absolutely. Into the braking, so hard on the brakes. I never actually try to carry the braking too much. I kind of get to the right speed and then let go, so there's not any brake force carrying me through that corner. The wheels are just free to turn. Whoop. We can see there a bit of a slidey exit for White Eagle. So we'll get back hot on his heels. Let's see what we can do. it's one of those things as well that I find for myself, if I can see other people making errors in front of me, I start putting excess pressure on myself to catch them, to try and capitalize on that, which sometimes doesn't always pay off. Oh, we've got a bit of contact up ahead. Oh, White Eagle's got a 2-second penalty, and Matsumoto looks to be swerving all over the track. Now, keeping that penalty in mind, all we got to do is stay within a 2-second range and we are going to cruise straight through. And that's one of the best things about Gran Turismo. You've got these time penalty lines where it will automatically slow you down. Works great when you're not the one with the penalty, but admittedly, if you've got one, it is frustrating. But there we go. White Eagle's been ghosted and we cruise straight on through and get on the heels of Matsumoto. Here we are, hard into this braking zone. Take that. Oh, the big accident. And I've gone and done myself a mischief because I pushed a little bit too hard, wanting to jump and capitalize on that error that was made, and ended up making one myself. And I paid the price. I've dropped back into 7th. It's a learning experience. Always a learning experience. Now, I found here in that particular corner, you don't necessarily want to exactly follow that racing line. You kind of want to come off it a little bit. Remember, the racing line isn't always the most accurate at carrying speed through corners or navigating through a corner properly. It's more overall a track guideline, so take it with some liberation and feel free to kind of explore what you can do around the track and where you're finding the grip to carry you through those corners. And personally, I'm just not brave enough yet to turn it off. But again, I made errors. We're not going to quit out. We're not going to rage quit. We're just going to continue the race. Because it matters. And besides, you never know how you're going to come back. Other people can make errors too. Because of course, if you can, so can others. So don't ever get disheartened by an error. There we go. Yellow flag straight away. There's been an incident. Whoa. Bit spicy through that corner, but we saved it this time. And here we are, coming up to the back of PJW. And up into 6th. What happened to PJW? Did his tyres overestimate their ability to grip and corner? But 5th and final lap. Whoa, that was dangerously wide. Nothing smooth about that. Final time, we have to pass this chicane. Let's hold on. Here we go, we're away. We survived. Final corner and onto that home straight. And there we go, over the line to bring it home with a P6. I've just found overall Gran Turismo, returning to it and just having these online races per week, it's extremely satisfying. I'm able to just turn on the PlayStation, sit down in my sim rig, and just enjoy some racing. Now, obviously, some of the nuances here is that, you know, you can't control other people. If they could play, you know, dodgem carts with you, or bumper carts rather, and start ramming you off the track, and that's really outside of your control. And while yes, it can be frustrating, it's not something that you have to buy into. Don't let that draw you in, because people get too carried up with, oh, I'm going to get you back for that and I'm going to ruin your race. Just focus on yourselves, guys. It's the best thing you can do. Just, I suppose the best way to look at it is focus on you and live and let drive. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.